Welcome to another exciting edition of Sports Tech here on GhanaWeb TV. My name is Yaw Acheampong, and today we have in our midst head coach of Legon City's Yaw Acheampong. Like I said earlier, we have in our midst Yaw Acheampong. Coach, welcome to Sports Tech.
Thank you.
How is everything in the family?
Everything is fine. As you can see, we just finished training, but everything is fine.
Before we get into the team, it's unfortunate the death of Paulie. How has it affected the team, you as a person, psychologically?
Oh, I think it was a bad thing because leaving your house, going to watch a match, and then later on your loved ones will hear you are dead. Within 1 or 2 hours, you're gone. I think it's very, very sad. And it has affected us a lot because we have to break the boys for some time and then wait for the FA decision whether the league is coming back or not until they give us the green light that is coming this weekend.
And talking about the resumption, how are you and the boys preparing for the resumption?
Yeah, I think the preparation is going very, very well. We play a couple of matches, and then last Sunday we played House of Oak. That is the last training match that we had. We are trying to have a low-profile game to test the boys, but so far it's going very, very well.
And Asante Kotoko up next, and I saw the training, how the boys are geared up. Talk to a bit of the players, and they are all, hyped up for the game against Kotoko. Are you also hyped up for the game against Kotoko?
Yeah, playing such a big game like this, players are self-motivated, so you just have to change their mindset, and that's all. Looking at the way they play against Asofok, I think if they can have that same performance, I think it will be good for the team.
Coach, it's been not that of a good season for Legon City's 16th on the league log, 12 losses already, 17 points accumulated. Do you believe, do you have an optimism that your team is, capable of avoiding relegation this season?
Yeah, I just came on board, and my mission is to help the team escape relegation. That's exactly what I'm doing. And so far, it's not bad. So let's see how it goes.
Okay. Let's roll back to the before the break. There was 2 straight wins before the loss at Takwa and Midiama. There was a momentum building up. So the break, let's go back against the break. How has it, had an impact on the performance? Do you think it's had an impact? It will have an impact on your performance?
Oh, little. But looking at the way they played against Accra House of Oak, I think it has given us hope that they still have that level. So they can do it if only they will concentrate and do what they do best. I think it will be very interesting.
And let's talk about the GFA. After putting the league on hold temporarily, they made an announcement that it's back on this Friday and then the weekend. Do you think they have put things in place to be able to, get on with the resumption?
Oh yes, I've watched a couple of games. I watched Atram Divisa and BBN Gold Stars, looking at the security and everything. And then later on too, I think there is a house game here, the security men and everything. And then you see most of our security men, when they go to the stadium, they watch the game. But when you go outside, most security may depend on the position that they will put you. So if they put you in a position that you have to look at only the fans in case something happen, then you can fix it. But that is exactly what they did, and I was very happy to see that. And I hope all the sentence now we will see a lot of security men trying to make sure you are okay before entering the stadium. Players will be protected, referees will be protected, match commissioners will be protected, and you see, football is all about fair. So now I believe it will be fair now. If the way things are going, everything will be fair.
You talked about fairness, and one of the people who actually make sure that fairness is in our game are the referees. With any little mistake they do, they can, spark an outrage among the fans, and that can escalate. And how have you actually seen the refereeing in the Ghana Premier League so far?
Yeah, like I said, looking at the way things are going, things have been put into place. So referees will be protected, players will be protected, all of us will be protected. So I believe the referees will have confidence to officiate the matches well. Because looking at that 2 matches that I watched, the referees are super. So it's our prayer that they will continue their good work. The work of the referee is very, very difficult, because you have to think, you have to make decisions within some seconds, and you can't change it. So we all pray everything goes well, so that what they have started, they can continue without going back again.
Okay, and then about the centers, there are reports that the Legon Stadium has been rejected by the club licensing board. Has your management communicated anything like that to you?
Yeah, they haven't communicated it with us. We know that we are playing on Sunday. We're playing against Kotoko on Sunday. Haas is playing here. But I will never understand if they approve Tuba Stadium and reject Legon Stadium. I will understand that. Maybe they have their
reasons.
Yeah. So
they talked about security, the reports, and then a wavy surface.
Yeah, it's all about the security. If the security is okay, I don't think there will be a problem.
Dreams play in Tuba.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen watch the game in Tuba, and you can see the inner perimeter is very close to the pitch, and if it gets approved, like you said, I think maybe like the security breaches you said earlier.
I think it's all about the security, whether the inner perimeter is close or not. It's all about the security. It's about how the security men will be positioned, and that will determine how safe everyone will be. So inner perimeter or no inner perimeter. Now the security men are there, like what I watch at Tuba. The security men are watching the spectators, not watching the match. So any little thing that you do, they will attack you or they will get you. And they're coming in, they're making sure that you won't have anything that is dangerous. Yes, sir. Making sure that you can only have rubber. You are not permitted to have knives and a lot of things. I think they are doing very, very good, and we hope, or we wish they will continue with that with the good work.
Coach, you are not new to the Ghana football terrain, but since you took over at Legon Cities, have you seen any changes, in our modern game?
Yeah, it's coming. The thing is, we all have to support and make our football great, because it's Ghana football. Yeah. So we all have to support, whether it's going well or it's not going well. We all have to support. It's not like our time. But still, we all have to support and then make sure that things changes gradually. Anytime things change, you affect the national team too. Now the national teams are coming down, and we all pray things change so that the Black Star qualify the under-20s and the rest of the national teams come back to their former glory again.
Okay, Coach, still within the team, you know, we all have our beliefs and stuff. How do you prepare before a game?
Like you watch the training. We try to prepare by. I don't normally watch my opponents too much, because the team that play at Swatreman, I think 3 or 4 of them have been red carded, so they can't play. So I can't use that to judge. I think I have to come with my own strategy and see if my strategy will work. By motivation is one key. We have to side them. It's very huge. If I want to say we will live here, but I think we are on it.
And then you mentioned about tactics. How do you come up with, like you say, you don't watch your opponent, so how do you project a tactic on your players?
I have my style, so I always make sure they understand my style, and everything will be fine.
Okay, so against Kotoko, let's go back to the Kotoko. How I don't want you to like open up.
If I open now, then it means they will know my.
I'm not saying you should open up, but
what I want to say is Kotoko is a very big club. We all know it's one of the best in the country. So playing Kotoko is very, very huge.
Yeah.
So you have to do your things well before you play Kotoko.
And then they have a good coach as well.
Yeah, he's a colleague coach and a friend too. So I played them in the first round when I was at Indiana.
Yeah. And
then we lost, I think, 2-0. Last season they beat us 1 at Kumasi, and we also beat them 2-1 at Doma. So I would say this is the second in the season I'm playing 2 different teams
against Kotoko.
Against Kotoko.
And then
So, let's hope things work according to plan.
Let's hope things work according to plan. And you mentioned of the national team. There will be the upcoming 2026 World Cup qualifiers, and we've continued, you know, to call for the introduction of the local-based players, the Ghana Premier League players. Are you expecting any collapse in your team?
Yeah, they brought in one guy from Nations. The last time, I think he was a central defender or something like that, and he did not disgrace us. Yeah. I think House of Folk goalkeeper is doing very, very well, and that is my opinion. Yeah, he has done very, very well, and we have to consider that, because sometimes we bring in goalkeepers who just come and then they just go. So we can give that chance, at least one slot, to our local players, so that he can also motivate them. There are a lot of players in the league that are very, very good. May I believe that if we go for a player who is not active in his team outside, then we have to choose a player
who is active here.
Yeah, who is active here. Because if a player is playing 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and then we will bring that player to come and represent here, I don't think it's fair. And then a player coming to play the national team have to understand our culture. Yeah, if you don't understand a lot of things, you come here and it's like you can't perform. You see, you have to understand, you have to be able to die a little bit. For if you are not angry to do something for the you can't do it. It's not about just inviting players. You need players with character who want to help the nation, because in Ghana here we don't joke with our blaster.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, we don't joke with our blaster.
Viewers, on that note, we will go for a quick commercial break. When we are back, you will delve more into you know, the Black Stars. They face Chad and then Madagascar this month, so we will talk more on it with Coach Yaw Acheampong. Welcome back from the break. We are still live on GhanaWeb TV, and this is Sports Check. Before we left, we were talking about the Black Stars and their collab. But now, coach, let's delve straight into the game against Chad and Madagascar. You believe Otuado, and then the team has what it takes to qualify us to?
Yeah, I think it's not that I believe. We all have to believe, and we all have to pray for the team. And you see, when a coach make his decision, we don't have a choice than to support it, because we outsider can't go in and change the players or change the tactics or whatever. We have to support it. And if after the game the coach come in with his statement or his report, then we can say something about it. But I believe that if we prepare very, very well, I believe that we can qualify. The preparation, you see, factors that affect performance is very huge.
Okay.
You see, so we have to do our things well, because now there's no small country in Africa. So we don't have to say maybe it's Madagascar, so they are small or this or this. Now most of the things come here to surprise us.
Yeah.
So now we have to take them as big teams now. So our preparation have to change. We have to, the way we played Nigerians or Senegal, the way we prepare, we have to prepare the same, so that we can win those matches. And then the call-ups too, they have to call according to what the coach, how the coach want his team to play, or his team to function on the team of play. You can't just call players because players, he's playing Manchester United. No, you have to come with players who are very, very, very active. You see, I know some of the countries, you have to play certain matches in your club before they call you. They can't just call you because you are Ghanaian, you are playing 10 minutes, 5 minutes in your team, then they call you. So these are some of the things that are affecting our national team. So now that they have, I think yesterday they went to the minister's office to see a lot of things. Let's say things will change.
Things will change.
Because when you start making mistakes, that is when you have to think of how to correct your mistakes. And I believe Otuado has learned his mistakes, and now we have new technical directors. Desmond has also been added to the technical team. So let's support them. Let's support them, and everything will be fine.
I was coming to the Otuado, but then you mentioned it yourself. Does Otuado have the capacity to lead the Black Stars?
Yeah, that one is not me. I'm a coach, so I can't answer that question, because we have a criteria to choose a coach. So I don't think he was just chosen.
Okay.
Yeah, they chose him because they think he can do the work, and we have to support him.
We have to support him.
Yeah, we have to support him because he's already there, and we want to go to World Cup. So this is not about negativity anymore. We have to be positive in whatever we want to say, or if we want to help or whatever we have to be positive, because you see the players, they also listen to the media. So we have to be positive. If we try to be negative, the opposing team will be more motivating than us here. You see, let's support Otuado. For now, we have Otuado. We have Otuado and Desmond. And then we have a new technical direction. So let's support them and see if we can be there. We can be at the World Cup. And let's hope this time the call-ups will be okay. The call-ups will be okay for the coach's philosophy. You see, if the call-up didn't match the coach's philosophy, that is where the problem is. Because you want your team to process, but the players that are coming can't process.
Okay.
You see, you understand what the point that I'm trying to make. So he have to call players that will fit his system or his philosophy, and I think that will be easier for him to get the results that he wants.
And still on the Black Stars, unfortunately, we are not playing at the 2025 AFCON. When we missed out as a coach, as a Ghanaian, how was the feeling for you?
Yeah, it was very bad because I was able to play South Africa 96. I was in the team. Tunisia 94. I was in the team, and yeah, the feeling was very, very great. It's just unfortunate that we couldn't make it. You know, every AFCON, Ghana is one of the teams that make the tournament.
Lively.
Yeah, lively. It's just unfortunate. So let's plan for the next one and see.
Coach, you're planning at you. You've been planning for the last 40 plus years. Dabena will get the trophy.
Yeah. Like I said, when you start calling players, you have your own philosophy. I have my own philosophy. Coach Ogum have his own philosophy. So the way I want my team to function, if I start bringing players who can play my system, I will start having problems.
Yeah.
So me, that is the only advice I will give Otto. He should bring players that can fit on his philosophy and his system. That is how the game will flow according to the way he wants.
Okay.
You see, that's why sometimes you see him on the bench. You could see that they are playing, but he's
not getting
he's not getting what he wants. So, and I believe now nobody will interfere. He will do his own stuff.
Okay.
Because if you interfere and something happens, your name will be mentioned.
Yeah.
So I believe this time he will do his own thing with his technical team, and everything will be okay. Because for now we haven't heard about any player who has refused not to be in the national team. And for now, nothing like that has happened. So let's be positive, support them, and see how it will go.
And a major, report broke within the week about the captaincy issue, about Thomas Partey rejecting being captain for the upcoming qualifiers. Do you think we are actually dealing with this captaincy issue very well in the Black Stars?
Oh, I think it's a leadership, somebody who will lead the team. And if the coach thinks player A or player B can be the leader for him, so be it, because captains have a very big role to play on the field of play.
Yeah.
Because on the field of play, the coach is not there. The coach only stand outside, give instructions, but captains are always on the field of play. So you need somebody who is a leader. So if he believes that player A or player B will be his leader, so be it. That is why most of the teams, new coach comes in and he decides to take his own captain, somebody who he can click with.
Yeah.
So I don't think that will be an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it all goes down to player management. That's where this question comes in. As a coach, how do you deal with player management? I saw a little bust up where you intervened just during the training and you just made them, trash everything. How do you manage these things?
Yeah, it's also, you see, the role of a coach, you are like a father, a motivator, and a lot. So let's say, for example, you are at home and you see two of your children fighting.
Yeah.
So you understand the point
Yeah.
I'm making. Yeah. So that is a coach. You have to be able to talk to them, manage them, because it's not about fighting. It's about what you can do on the field of play.
Yeah.
Because we are result-oriented people. So the only thing we need is the results and nothing else.
Then another episode of the player management. How do you deal with setbacks, injuries? I mean, there is a big game coming up. Let's say your player is injured. How do you cover for the injuries and stuff?
Yeah, we give them to the doctors to check. Sometimes they are injured, but we can manage them to play.
Okay.
So we give them to the doctor to check, and then the doctor will transfer them to the physio. Then that is when we know the load that we have to give him.
Okay.
If it's normal, he can go maybe 90%, okay. But if it's 50-50, maybe we can give him 60% or something. And sometimes we can work on the gym a little bit, not necessarily on the field,
okay,
just for him to come and then help us a little bit.
And there's this report, another report, Nations FC's Christopher Nate, he was like, players fake injuries or accumulate cards just to miss, intimidating venues, like venues that are risky. The fans are very tough. Have you witnessed anything like that in your team?
Yeah, I remember I've been a player before, so I know all these tricks. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Sometimes a player have 2 yellow cards, and then let's say we are going to Kumasi.
Yeah.
He can use 1 game to have a card and miss Kumasi match, and then he will come back and play the other match. Yeah, but still we need to talk to them. We know their intentions. Sometimes you have to know their intentions. Some of the players will tell you, some won't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's also part of the game.
And let's talk about personalities. You talked about Ogun being your, a friend, and that. Do you get inspiration from any other person, any other coach? And let's talk about in Ghana.
Oh, in Ghana, if I say I'll mention a lot of, a lot of coaches. One coach who inspired me more was Kwesi Appiah. Yeah, he inspired me more. So that's it.
And future aspirations, anything you'd want to achieve in the future?
Yeah, I can't say that now. Now my target is to move Lagos City from this position, and then I will plan on what to do next.
And European-wise, abroad, who do you inspire to? Do you take ideas from?
Yeah, unfortunately, some of my ex-players are now coaches now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Unai Emery, I play with him, and then.
Oh wow.
I play with the current coach of Real Sociedad, Emmanuel. We all play together. So, but if you ask about inspiration, yeah, I will go for the special one.
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
He's actually, I won't call it struggling, but he's moved from the bigger clubs to now the normal clubs.
Yeah, that's football. Look at Pep now.
Yeah.
The Pep that we know is not the same Pep. Yeah, but he's one of the best in the world. You see, football, sometimes you go down, you don't understand. You can use the same players to win the league, and then the following season, the same players won't give you results.
Yeah.
So it's in football.
Okay, I would like to put you on the spot. Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, Carlo Ancelotti, rank them for me. Who will be top?
Oh, now as Carlo and Pep are on top, looking at the teams that they are coaching now. But I will always take my inspiration from Jose Mourinho because it's a special one.
Are you the special one here in Ghana? Maybe you have to take that. You have to take that title, because
you see. To manage a team is very difficult. It's not easy.
Right.
So for him to be able to manage a lot of Africans love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. For him to be able to manage a lot of Africans, sometimes players will come from poor countries, and then he will make them great.
Yeah.
And apart from that, those who have been so close to him, like Muntari, Asian, and the rest, when they are talking about him, it's different from the other coaches that they have worked with.
You can see he actually had an impact on them.
Yeah, so that's what makes him the special one.
Finally, any words to the Legon City fans?
Yeah, I would like to thank them for the support, because since I joined the team, I think this will be my 4th game or 5th game, and they always come to, though they are not like the other clubs, but the support is very, very great. So they should keep on supporting us. We here to do our possible best to make sure the team move from where it is now?
At least I forgot. Musically, Shatawale, Stonebwoy, which camp are you in?
I like both of them.
Coach, you'd have to choose.
No, I can't choose because I really like Shatta. Though I haven't met him before.
Yeah.
And even Stonebwoy, I haven't met Stonebwoy before.
Okay.
But they are doing very, very good in the industry, and we are proud of them. I only met Samini because Samini is also close to where I live.
Okay.
And I used to watch him live, and he's also very good. They are doing very, very good in the industry. So
okay.
They should keep the good work.
Okay, coach. So that'll be all. And thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're
welcome.
You.
All right. And viewers, that's how we come to an end to the show. Thanks for watching. My name is Yaw Acheampong. See you another time.